What are you doing?
I'm recording.
Obviously, but why?
Well, okay, so hear me out. I figured we can shoot it like this, just like how WandaVision was, all documentary style. And it could make your editing a lot more easier.
Rene is probably one of the greatest people I've ever had the pleasure to work with. He's got great energy. It actually makes my job as a producer so much easier. There are just times where he gets too into his ideas. To be honest, there are times I don't even notice him doing them. Rene, you do realize that when you're not on screen, this makes this look more like a vlog rather than a docu-style series.
Actually, I thought this through. So I come over here, place the camera right there. Oh, gotta make sure that you're in the shot. Like you said, flip this around. I just place it like that.
Rene, that doesn't look natural. Look, you gotta want to make this work. You gotta get the tripod so that it's properly elevated.
Okay. Bryan's great. But there are sometimes he doesn't let his creative ideas out all at once. You know, become one with the bit.
Rene, the point of these docu-style series is you can't pay attention to the camera.
One with the bit.
I'm the one editing the bits.
Director's cut.
Welcome back, guys, to Keeping Up with the Nerds, Keeping Up with WandaVision, Episode 7. My name is Bryan.
Rene, listen, man, I need you to be a little bit more energetic, okay? You can't do it from right here. It has to come from here, okay? You're a little stiff, but I need you to kind of be like, you know? Do you know what I mean?
Let's go. Let's continue on with this episode, guys. We got time for bits because Episode 7, personally, a little bit lackluster.
Not a lot happened.
Not a lot. So I started off last week. Rene, please go ahead and start. What was your reaction to WandaVision Episode 7?
It started out how I expected it was going to start out, with the whole, like, you know, okay, we're going to do the whole Modern Family office kind of thing. And it was pretty funny. I did like it. I was kind of waiting for this kind of part of the sitcom part of the series to happen because, you know, it really seemed interesting. I liked it. But other than that, it didn't, other than the beginning, it just kind of like didn't show us a lot. That's the thing.
We'll talk about it towards the end, but it kind of felt like everything that we've built up was just kind of flatlined in this episode.
Especially being these are going to be the last 3 episodes of the series.
So we've got the Modern Family bit,
and
it's kind of got like Office vibes as well because it's a docu-style kind of sitcom show, which is pretty great. What did you think about the cuts between Wanda and her kids, Agnes as well, and Vision with Dorothy going on their own adventures and their own things?
So I felt that with Wanda's cuts, I don't know, I guess because we've seen it in the trailers, I was expecting more from it, but that it basically showed us what we already saw. So to me, certain lines that she had didn't feel funny at all. The ones I did like, though, were Vision's. Vision's was great, you know? And even Darcy's was funny, too, how she just kind of like got into it right away. And if anything, I loved Vision's, you know, little interview bits more.
Were there any Easter eggs you noticed? Because I know you're the Easter egg mastermind between the two of us. I'm a nerd, but listen, I've got my limitations.
If anything, I will say an Easter egg that we didn't get was when the reveal of Monica's friend that happened. Yeah, that didn't. That was very lackluster, honestly.
The astro
engineer. That's what it was.
The
astro
engineer, whatever it was.
The thing was, I think the reason why we didn't like it as much is because the way that Monica was talking about this person, the way that didn't mention a name, it felt very significant that it was going to be some sort of reveal of, if not Mr. Fantastic, but of a character.
Look, I kind of like, from a fan's perspective, I feel like there was a lot of buildup, especially since, we ourselves have built up the show to be something really high up there. And so when that kind of conversation between Jimmy, Monica, and Darcy was happening, and she said, Darcy was gone, never mind. It was Monica and Jimmy, that she had a contact. I think that we were kind of making these assumptions that it could have been someone big. We did speculate that it was Reed Richards last week, and I think we've kind of mentioned it before that we thought that they wanted to bring more characters, back from other properties, IPs, or other properties, into this show, but it just ended up being Monica's military friend. Yeah, which is a little bit of a bummer, but I do kind of feel like there is more to that than it was led to believe.
Maybe, I don't know. They didn't even mention like if they would have said that, this ship came from the Baxter building or something like that. That would have been cool. That's Fantastic Four's. That's their headquarters. That's the building that they all work at. If they mention anything like that, that would have been interesting as well too. But they didn't. It was just kind of like they even showed the ship like it was supposed to be significant.
Yeah.
And I was kind of like, all right, okay.
So I got Fantastic Four vibes, and I know maybe I'm just delusional over here and really hoping for something.
Yeah, we're just plain Marvel fans grasping at everything, guys.
But the entry and setup before she actually went into Wanda's Westview world, didn't it kind of feel a little bit like Fantastic Four's origin-ish, like with the space suits and like her going in there with the red lighting going through her? Because exactly how did the Fantastic Four get created? Like they went
to a ship and went through. It was like cosmic energy that was like waves that were coming at them and stuff.
Even the old cartoon had it be visually colorful and stuff, which I don't know. I got those vibes. Maybe there was some inspiration behind it, but it just, it was a shame that it wasn't Reed Richards or anything like that. Besides that, downfall of Easter eggs there, nothing really much,
really much. That was the thing. They revealed the character, what Monica was talking about, and then we get to see where Darcy's at when she got swallowed up by the hex and stuff, and then she's part of the circus group. Vision finds her, which is great, and I just love their interaction. Was great. I love them just talking and stuff like that.
It felt natural. Shame because episode 6 we predicted a lot and almost nothing came out of it. Nothing true was pretty much. We weren't right. We weren't right on a lot of different things.
So I don't know what happened with it.
No. We were just wrong entirely.
Everything.
We wanted Darcy to play a waitress, and she ended up playing a circus actress.
Was it? No, it was a
from Two Broke Girls.
No, but then she ended up being, was it an escape artist?
Yes, an escape artist.
Yeah.
So it was a shame that wasn't there, but like you said, I think the quips between Darcy and Vision were probably some of the best parts on there. For me, initially, the reaction for this episode was, like I said, lackluster. I was really hoping for more stuff to be revealed, but nothing really was. I felt like everything that we got, we kind of already knew in the back of our heads. For me personally, in terms of how this was filmed and produced, I think this was probably one of the weaker episodes, even though it had a lot of strong elements on there. The docu-style series for me was pretty fantastic.
I loved Vision's when Darcy and Vision are in the car, they're talking, and then it cuts to Vision being interviewed outside of the car, stopped somewhere. I was cracking up every time Vision was doing it. It was great.
Because I think it was comical. But Wanda's parts were just kind of, I felt misplaced using that. For me personally, I felt like they leaned on that docu-style series style a little too much, and they felt too comfortable and used it to kind of, explain why Wanda's world was kind of collapsing in front of her. Not so much of like its style to like showcase the style itself. It was more of like a platform to explain what was going on. I understand that, but I feel like it could have done better. Again, this is just my opinion. I know some people are probably going to be like, no, you're wrong.
This whole platform that we put out is nothing but our opinions.
Yeah, it's our reactions, guys.
It's our reactions. Yes. That's why you come here.
You can blame this guy, if anything.
What?
So, in terms of what was revealed, the big part was Agatha.
Agnes being revealed as Agatha.
Say what?
What? It was Agatha all the time. I love that little jingle at the end, honestly.
It was cool. I liked her reveal.
I did like how they did it,
Yeah.
finally. But the one thing that I do have a question about is what happened to the kids? Because she had the kids.
I mean,
we're gonna get that in the next episode, but
Yeah.
still, that's kind of weird. Like, what's her intentions now? It was even the song said it was Agatha the whole time. She was the one that brought in Pedro, but how? Why is she doing this to Scarlet Witch? It could be because she's trying to get her powers or use her energy. Or maybe she has a bigger plan, and maybe, I don't know.
Someone is behind the scenes working or making Agatha pull all these strings, while someone else is actually manifesting something bigger.
That could be it.
Mephisto or Nightmare. Yeah, could be. But again, like I said, I think it was episodes 5 or 6 where we talked about why Mephisto could probably not be a character.
Yeah.
That was probably going to be showcased in WandaVision. But it does kind of feel like Disney or, Marvel Studios is pretty much just kind of putting a bow on here and saying that Wanda wasn't the one controlling this all along.
I think
that Agatha was the big one here.
It confirmed basically what we speculated, that Scarlet Witch, aka Wanda, wasn't, like you said, the one in control the whole time.
Yeah.
That there was another player behind that, making Wanda think she was in control.
Yeah. Now, like I said, it felt a little bit lackluster in the reveal. Yeah, we kind of knew, but there was some personal relief because, okay, great, we have something correct.
Finally, yes.
There's now we know, and Agnes isn't just some freak of nature. I will say that I did like the line where I think it was Billy who was talking to Agnes at the time.
Oh, yeah.
And she says, I don't feel anything. There's nothing inside you. And it kind of like popped in my head. I'm like, yeah, because all the Westview residents have two personas, the people who they originally are and the people they play in Westview.
Yeah.
And when he told her there's nothing inside you, it kind of confirmed that she's been a part of this whole plot this whole time.
Yeah.
That she has been herself and has just played along because she was a pivotal character for Wanda in creating this entire world. Before that reveal, I felt like that was great.
Yeah.
It kind of was like the cherry on top before the cake came out of the kitchen and said, like, here you go. Enjoy it, guys. We did get a mid-credit scene.
First mid-credit scene.
Yes. And what? No. There's like nothing.
It was like 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Of just Monica opening the basement cellar or whatever, and then just Pedro being like, "Oh, you being sneaky snake or something." I don't know what he said.
Snoopity snoop
Snoopity
something.
snoop.
Something.
Poop poop a doop.
Yeah, that. I will say that it was kind of funny because in the credits beforehand, Evan Peters was credited in there, but he never really made an appearance.
No, but they showed like the little glimpse of when they revealed it was Agatha. Yeah, it was like, okay, fine, if you have to credit him.
Yeah, and
that would be it.
So when we were watching it with my fiance, we noticed that it's like, okay, well, why is Evan Peters being credited here? The mid-credit scene happened, and there he is with like a line. And I guess, sure, okay, fine.
Marvel.
Whatever. I mean, yes. So, like I said, this is probably one of the weaker episodes. It was still good overall, in my opinion.
Yeah, we did.
Same thing.
I mean, we did get a good reveal of it confirming what everyone was already saying, that Agnes was Agatha the entire time. I felt like that was good. But again, didn't make up for that whole episode being for what it was.
Yeah. So in terms of what we are going to expect, prediction time, we did say that, I think it was last week, we did say that episodes 7, 8, and 9 were going to be an hour long.
Yes.
This was predicted by a lot of fans out there because supposedly Disney did reveal that these were going to be hour-long episodes, and episode 7 was only 39-ish minutes long.
Yes.
Just shy of an hour, right? Yeah.
It didn't feel like 39 minutes at all. It felt very short.
It was turned on, you watched it, and it was over before you knew it.
I didn't think that they were going to end it with the whole reveal of Agatha right there, and then it did.
More.
They could have done more.
Yeah, they could have. In terms of what we're going to expect, again, there's still that heavy prediction that episodes 8 and 9 are going to be an hour long.
They could be.
But you said...
From what I've been hearing, word around the nerd water cooler, that we might get a secret 10th episode. Now that's just, I'm not confirming that's what they're going to do. I've been hearing around that people that work around the Disney area that could happen.
You heard it here, folks. Keeping up with the nerds. Breaking news right here. Secret 10th episode of WandaVision. And once Disney... episode 9 is over, wait next week, because before you get Captain Falcon and the Winter Soldier, whatever that show is going to be called, right? It's Captain Falcon?
Captain Falcon.
Falcon and the
Winter
Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Falcon and the Captain Winter Soldier.
Falcon and the
Captain Falcon and the Captain Winter Soldier.
Expect the 10th episode of WandaVision coming to you at Disney Plus.
Boom.
There it is. So that's what's to be expected. But it's a prediction that, I mean, there's a lot of speculation that's been out there on the internet, and I feel like most of it has just been fan speculation. So a lot of the things we need to take with a grain of salt. The Agatha thing was pretty much like the hardcore thing that was confirmed to be true.
Yeah, I think that was the easier predictions that we all could have said. There was a lot of hints now that you look back at it, there were a lot of hints. She did wear like an emblem that she normally wears in the comic books as a necklace. And
brought to you by Eric, by the way, friend of the show.
Yes,
he was the one that pointed out the actual emblems and stuff. So shout out to you, buddy. Thank you for that one. We all thought that it was pretty much just like a small detail, and no, it ended up being true.
It ended up being true. Good on you, man. And then there was also, she was a witch in the Halloween episode before. Yes. She was playing a witch,
which kind of led to the idea that she was actually going to be Agatha. In the posters, before we move on to predictions, what we're going to think about episodes 8 and 9. In the posters that were revealed by Disney, I think in January before the episodes aired, there were television screens that showcased, and I did point it out to you in our own messages, that had scenes of the show in certain screens, as well as some costumes that they would wear in Westview, and then a costume piece that they would wear outside of Westview. So there are two characters, if I believe it to be correct, it's Darcy, who has a screen that's all black, and then Agnes, who also has a screen that's kind of like staticky and black. So those haven't been revealed yet, but Monica did have a screen with the spacesuit on, which was revealed, at the beginning of January. So we haven't seen that costume until this episode, which is really great. And Darcy also had that thing in the top screen. You actually get to see the costume she wears in the circus, which is cool. It was a cool detail that they actually like snuck in little things here
that was actually pretty cool.
Yeah, so it was a pretty cool little kind of throwback there that, we were given hints and ideas of what to expect by those posters, but who knows, maybe those screens that we see on the posters could mean something else. In terms of predictions, do you mind if I go ahead and start?
Go for it, buddy.
So you did say that the children were pretty much missing, that they were pretty gone
like
afterwards.
When Wanda basically goes into Agatha's house, the children are gone.
Yes. I predict that there could be a possibility that this was all a figment of Agatha's creation, that she's going to pretty much make them walk out as puppets and say like, these aren't your kids, I just created them out of nowhere, and good luck, they're not real.
Dark.
It's pretty dark. I think it was like a couple episodes ago I predicted that she wasn't going to give birth to 2 kids. There could be a possibility that here I'm going to predict that Agatha actually takes away these kids and the kids no longer exist in the MCU, that this was all just a ploy to make Wanda feel comfortable, and the kids are gone afterwards, so walk out as puppets and done. I do kind of still feel that Disney's holding back. I mean, Kevin Feige and everyone else, the production team out there. There's names, and there's a lot of names, and I wish I could name them all. But the production team behind WandaVision has an excellent job at hiding a lot of different things and making you feel like you should be comfortable because you got things right. There's still 2 episodes left, and if it's true that they're about an hour long, I feel like there's way more to reveal. So I kind of get the feeling that Agatha isn't the person that's running this thing by herself alongside with Wanda. I feel like there is a secret third person there. As far as Evan Peters' character as Quicksilver goes, I still feel like he's still going to be relevant.
I think so too,
This is not the end of him, even though most people are predicting that this is a creation of Agatha and that he's just simply a puppet to mimic Quicksilver. He's still going to be relevant in the MCU. This just doesn't feel like it's the end of Evan Peters, you know? No. Do you have anything?
So my prediction will be, to end it here, I think we're going to get a, like how we did, I think it was episode 4?
Okay.
Where we got how Monica was and stuff like that, where she came from, how she got infected by the blimp, like that type of episode. We're gonna get that in the next episode, but with Agatha. I think we're gonna see where she lied in the MCU during this whole time, and how she came in contact with Scarlet Witch, or how she knew about her and stuff. Maybe it was during the blip and stuff like that. So we get to see like the buildup of how Agatha got to this point in the series right now.
Yeah, we're probably going to get more of a build-up on Monica as well, because we did see her showcase her powers a little bit
more, which is cool.
Yeah. Did she end up seeing like molecular structures when she goes through it, or like the atomic to the subatomic level?
She sees like, all the energy being produced by certain things, because she could produce energy out herself.
So I think that we're probably going to get more of it. And I think Screen Rant wrote an article about Monica being showcased there and what could possibly be going on in the next episode with her. That she kind of, I don't know, maybe this is true, but her look when she goes into Westview is similar in color style to what she wears superhero wise in the comic books.
I would have to go back and see.
Yeah, so that was something that Screen Rant did say.
She wears like basically black and white as her costume, as either Photon, Pulsar, or she was even Captain Marvel at one point as well too. So
there's a lot. Yeah, it would be kind of a shame though to see that happen, where we just get Agnes's story from the beginning till now, because it would feel like a wasted opportunity. It would be cool to maybe have that be flashback sequences in the next episode, as she kind of tells her story, so
that
we
would
can
be
get
good.
more.
Yeah, I would rather prefer that.
Make it an hour long. Like,
why
cross
not?
your fingers that we get an hour long
Marvel,
episode.
do it,
please.
Yeah. If it's not happening, I'm gonna be really mad.
Listen, Marvel, I was taking a nap. Okay, my fiance got home. She's like, "We should watch WandaVision." I said, "Sure, yeah, whatever, it's fine." Saw that it was only about 30 minutes long. You understand the pain I had to go through waking up?
Yeah.
Saying, "Ugh, it's only 30 minutes.
It's only 30 minutes.
I want more."
More, man.
Making me wait another week.
Kevin, get your crap together,
please.
With
keeping up with the nerds.
Yeah, with love. Of course, I'm watching.
We should probably wrap up this
Let's
episode.
do it.
Yeah, it was a shorter episode, and I think we actually went over the time limit, but it's fun. We love doing this for
We
you
love
guys.
talking about WandaVision, guys.
Yes, and we love producing content for you guys. So you guys can see we actually upgraded a little bit more. We have better lighting. Beats are a little bit better because I'm getting more of my creative juices up here.
Yes.
Rene is actually given excellent ideas. His excellent ideas, my editing, we get it done. That's why these videos are coming out so late.
We mix well like peanut butter and pickles,
Bananas and bacon.
Yes.
The Elvis style sandwich.
Yes, I'm hungry.
I am too.
Okay.
All right, afterwards. So we're actually working really hard to improve our video quality and our editing quality as well. So yes, I do say that these videos come out on Monday. Just keep your eyes open. Follow us on our socials on Instagram and Twitter right over here, because we will be hosting when those episodes go up. Yeah. I know episode 6 came out on Friday, which is when episode 7's WandaVision came out. But again, it's just the editing that takes a lot of time, and it's only the two of us working on this channel. So we really do need the extra time, and given how long these episodes have been,
just be patient, guys.
Yes,
please.
Like I said, socials is where you can get all the information. We also have a podcast that comes out every Wednesday at 11:30 on wherever you get your podcasts: Podbean, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and also here on YouTube. If you guys like what you guys saw here, please subscribe to our channel. We're at 38 subscribers, but we want to make it to 50, guys. 50 is the goal that we want. Please subscribe and like the video. Comment down below, what do you guys think is going to happen in episode 8? Or what do you guys think about these videos that we produce? Let us know, guys. With that said, we're going to go ahead and sign off. This was Keeping Up with the Nerds, Keeping Up with WandaVision. My name is Bryan.
Rene.
And we'll see you all in the next one. Take care.